Today has been a bit of a meeting day and a bit of a Jenny day really. So I started the day with the guys from Ascend 360, which I always look forward to. So we sort of have a monthly sort of catch up via Zoom. Now next month we're meeting in person for the first time, which will be awesome. And we sort of talk around business growth, what we're doing, and they kind of give me sort of insights into where I should be going, which is fantastic. Ross and Jonathan are really good at that, and it's really nice to be part of a group that sort of wants each other to grow and to help each other out. So that's awesome. It really does sort of give me massive insights into myself, so that's always good. Then I went straight into PT with Kerry, who tried to kill me today again. She failed again, but it was really hard today. We was doing a lot of strength. So this week and the last week I've been working on sort of flexibility and building my cardio, and today I discovered why, and that's because she wanted me to lift heavier than I've ever lifted before. So first time ever, 45 kilograms on clean and press, which I'm really happy with, and a plank with a 10 kilogram weight, which if you'd said to me 6 months ago I'd be doing that, I'd probably laugh in your face. But there we go. So yeah, dead chuffed with that. I feel a bit more motivated as well. So this morning has been a really good day. And then I had a call from a very excited client who has had the offer agreed on their new home, which is fantastic because they have been looking for so long, and they've always just been pipped at the post, and finally they've got it and they've secured their new home. So I'm absolutely buzzing for them. But what it did do is it made me realise that you know, he didn't really understand fully what his next steps were in regards to the estate agents. So I thought I'd just run through that with you guys. So once you've had your offer accepted, there's sort of 5 things you need to do to get that taken off the market. And the first one is your estate agent is wanting to see some ID, and we need that ID to be valid, so it needs to be in date, it needs to have the correct address on. So most people will look at passports and driving licence. I know passports at the moment are a bit like, not everyone can get a new one, but that's another story. But you need to ensure that your passport is in date and your driving licence is in date, and it's got your correct name and your correct address for the driving licence. Otherwise you'll need to come up with something else, which could be bank statements. But they need some sort of form of ID to show who you are and where you live. The second thing they need is proof of your deposit. Okay, so if you have savings, they're going to want to see at least 1 month's full savings account showing that amount of your deposit. If you're getting a gift from somewhere, they will want a gifted letter from that person, and your mortgage broker will be able to send you out a template that you can use, get it signed. And the beauty is that your solicitor is going to want that as well as your mortgage broker. So if you get the right one done first time, it can go to all of the parties there that need a copy. So you'll need that. I mean, this guy's taken his deposit from his limited company, so it's a nice simple email from the accountant directly to the estate agents to say yes, he's got these funds and here's his business bank statement. So that was nice and easy. The next thing you're going to need is to show your agreement in principle. That should have already been done, and it should all be invalid and in date, but you will need that. And what we need to see is that your agreement in principle and your proof of deposit tally up to make the purchase price. Okay, otherwise there's a shortfall, and the estate agent's going to want to know how that's sort of filled in. So get your agreement in principle to them. And then the fourth thing you need is solicitors. Now, it's always a bit of a bone of contention. People always say to me, solicitors do exactly the same thing. They really don't. So you want a good solicitor. Your mortgage broker probably works with some people, and they'll probably be happy to recommend someone. Your estate agent's definitely going to be able to recommend someone. And then ask your family and friends who's recently moved or had a good or bad experiences, and get a few quotes, and then go from there and decide what suits you. And the fifth thing, and one of the most important things you need to do, is you need to celebrate. Okay, you need to enjoy that moment. And we had a big talk about this on Ascend, and I guess I tell my clients always, once you've had that offer agreed, you've sent all the documents in you need to celebrate a little bit, because that's your first hurdle. You've secured your property, and enjoy that moment, and sit there at night thinking, oh, I could put my furniture here, I'll do that. So that's really important for you to do that. So there are 5 things that you really need to be doing once you've had your offer accepted by the estate agents. So that's me done for the day. Well, I say it's me done for the day. I've got a meeting with Dan Reddish this evening, as always, on a Tuesday, so I'll be doing that. and a few bit more work, and then that is me done for the day. Have a good one, guys, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.